Alright, so I'm going to show you today how to replace bushings, this kind of bushing here, in your lawnmower wheel. So only the front wheels have this, two of those, one on top, one on the bottom, on both sides here. And they are stuck here in the rim, in here, and your axle is going through it. So if I can show this to you, let's take this simulated front axle, and so the wheel would be on here like this. It would be spinning like this. Okay, there will be friction between this metal bushing and the steel of your axle. That's why you need to grease this a lot. You have to have grease in between. Okay, now having the grease in there, the grease gets in there through this little port here. There's like a thing where you use like a grease gun. That's how that looks like. Mini grease gun. That would go in here and pump grease into the cavity in here and squish the grease out between the metal of the axle and this bushing here. And over time, if you don't grease enough, or if there is dirt getting in there, this will grind down and become loose. So an option for that would be to use a bearing, and I ordered a bearing kit, like a ball bearing. There's two little bearings, and they instead then will run very smooth and be in here. See, there's one here and one on this side. It fits in easy. There is not much force needed to get this in here. You can basically push this in with your fingers, you know? And the trick is to get the old one out. We start with this side, so there is no grease nipple on here. That side down. And if we look through the rim, it will look like this underneath there. And then we use this pin punch, and we go through the hole here, and we punch it here, all the way around the rim, carefully and smooth. I'm going to show this. Just need a hammer. I hope the camera doesn't fall off. There, it fell off. What we'll do now is wipe off here our grease. And then we see here it fell down. Turn this around. And there we have our bearing. You can see there is very little grease in the hole, but a lot of grease inside here. Okay, this one I damaged a little bit, but it's okay, we don't need them anyway. So in here, the same thing, there's a lot of grease in here, so I wait with cleaning it and get this out first. There it is. Very good. them out. There we have it. And there again, you can see very little grease in here, but a lot around it. See that here? So, in 2 different color greases, means this was done once, a little bit, with the grease gun, but not good enough. Okay? We need a new thing here. You see this? 2 different kind of greases. Probably the original was the yellow and the black was done later. And as I said, if we use ball bearings, capsuled ball bearings, we don't need to grease this anymore. Okay, so now getting the bearings in here. Throw this out. Two bearings. One goes here. One goes on this side. This side was easy. This side is not so easy. And there, that side is not easy. And different methods. We can get this in here. Until it's all the way in and completely seated. You can hear when you hammer this like this that it changes the sound a little bit. This one is on there completely. Another method would be to find large diameter nut like this one, and then use a rubber mullet, for example, like that, and then it's in there good. Right? This one in good. Yep. Okay, so that's how you replace those. And yeah, that's why they're so excited, I guess. Okay, let's go in here and open this up and then have a quick look how this goes. So we have old parts here sitting here, left and right, and here's our axle. Yeah. There it needs grease too, so that this whole thing here is good. And there too. There. That's where you have to put grease and it comes back out down there. That's important. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I'm gonna put this a bit closer. You can see good. There. And I'm gonna wipe this clean. Even though little grease on here is okay, it's good. We want that. We don't want any dirt here. Okay. Okay. So that goes clean, and I also do this on the other side. Again, avoiding the dirt. And let me take this fertilizer out. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is one here. Then we go in here. Whoa! Here. Let's do this. This one. And the big one. There. And then we need those clips here. Okay? So I see this thing as slipping out. Maybe it could have one of the old ones. There's a distance ring more. Does that work? Yeah, good. And then here, I have to get this in. Oh, I need a tool. Here goes. Did you see that? So pliers would be much better. You know, get pliers here to put this over. Let's see if I find some. I don't have any. It shows when you need them, you don't have any. It's like a given, isn't it? Here. Good tractor driver always has pliers with them, right? There we go. See? This thing is fixed now. And now we can put the dust cap over. Look at this perfect dust cap. It's a little longer than the old one. So it does more dust capping. Okay, now we have to do the same thing on the other side. Let's get my camera over there. So, one of them goes here first. Go in there like this. This one I can turn around so that you see better. I'm really not thinking it's in that. Oh, now this. And here, and the large one. This one is good here. And then I need the clipper. Yeah. That. There. That's in there. Look at this. And then our new dust cap. And it's not loose anymore. It's running now really good. And then, as I said, we need to get grease in here, a whole bunch, and then we should be good. Take this. Out of the way, and then we want to clean the nozzle because we don't want to pump dirt in there. Okay, so now I have to there it comes, go in here, connect it, and then pump. And you would ask, how much do I pump? Until grease comes out down here. There it comes. Front here. Oh, there it goes. And then we do the other side. Let's see if we can see this better here on this side. So here is where we're filling in. Here, can you see my finger? That's where we fill it in. Okay. Clean here again. Oh, come on. And we push this on all the way. And then we pump. And wait for grease to pop out. Down there is grease popping out. That's enough. So as soon as there is grease popping out, we are good. This thing was on good. Alright, so that's how it works. You see down there is grease coming out? That means we pushed enough through to get everywhere. That's how it goes. You wipe this off if you want. Just down here it's not needed. Same on the other side.